Welcome to Patriot TV. I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Zoe.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm Ava.
And I'm Asher.
And today we're doing Who's Most Likely To.
What's your name?
Jackson.
Who's most likely to be a firefighter?
Jackson Menzik.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jackson.
Who's most likely to be a high school valedictorian?
Maya Young.
Thank you. Maya.
And who is most likely to make the best sandwich?
Ella.
Ella.
Who's most likely to win the lottery?
Miss Miller.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name? Mrs. Miller.
Who's most likely to be a zookeeper?
Kyla.
What's your name?
Kyla.
And who's most likely to be a professional soccer player?
Savannah.
Thank you. What's your name? Savannah. And who is most likely to own a farm? Asher Seidenberg. What's your name?
Asher.
And who's most likely to be a comedian?
Lachlan.
What's your name?
Lachlan.
And who's most likely to be on the cover of a magazine?
Graceland.
I'm Henry. And I'm Bruce. And today we're going to be asking people what they'd bring on a deserted island.
I'm here with
Nathan.
If you could bring 3 things to a deserted island, what would you bring and why?
Probably food so that you don't starve and die. Water so that you don't die. And then a flare gun so that you can signal for help.
Alright, thank you.
I'm Bruce. I'm here with
Carter.
If you're deserted on an island, what are 3 things you'd bring and why?
I would bring duct tape because duct tape fixes everything. I'd bring a ball to entertain me. And finally, I'd bring like a knife to like get food from like a tree or hunt. And that's why.
I'm Bruce. I'm here with
Genesis.
If you're stuck on a deserted island, what are 3 things you'd bring and why?
A knife to like cut things. Something to start like a fire and a raft.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Henry and I'm here with
Austin.
If you were deserted on an island, what are 3 things you'd bring and why?
Probably a boat because it's a boat. Probably like something to make a fire at least. And food.
Alright, thanks.
There were a few fun activities which happened across the school last week. In Miss Fisher's 7th grade science class, students chose a genetic condition to research and created a presentation to teach others.
The 8th graders went on a field trip to attend the Green Mountain High School musical. Congratulations to Mr. Gordon, who got 6th place in the spelling bee.
Good morning, Dunston Patriots. I'm proud to announce February's Art Students of the Month. These students have shown amazing work in the art room, and their willingness to try new and different things has been great. Thank you for working so hard.
In honor of Read Across America Day, put your phone down
And read a book.
Here are some rules about Dunston's Little Free Library.
Rule number 1. Take a book, leave a book.
Rule number 2, always leave the Little Free Library as you left it, or even better than it was.
Rule number 3, always latch it and lock it when you're done.
And never damage the Little Free Library. And if there is damages, tell Mr. Menard or Miss Higginbotham.
Enjoy Read Across America Day and respect the Little Free Library.
Hi everyone, Mr. Starkey here with some exciting news about yearbook availability. We still have well over 150 copies left to sell. So if you would like to buy one, you no longer have to go on to Infinite Campus for the student fees. Now you have the option to have your parents call and contact the front office, check availability, and pay that way. So once again, we have over 150 copies left. And all you have to do is just contact the front office and ask for availability and pay that way. As a reminder, they are also $22, and the yearbook looks fabulous. So please, 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 please buy it. Thank you very much.
Women have been shaping human history since the dawn of civilization, but it's the month of March that was chosen to honor women throughout history. Here's why. The origin story of Women's History Month is up for debate, but it was born right here in the U.S. during the suffrage movement, when women were fighting for the right to vote. Some historians say that its roots can be traced back to a protest on March 8, 1857. It was then that a group of women from New York City textile factories allegedly staged a strike over poor working conditions. But scholars argue that this demonstration was fabricated, suggesting that the strike was invented retroactively to give the annual celebration a more compelling backstory. At first, Women's History was only observed for one day. The Socialist Party of America first declared National Women's Day in 1909 amid the women's rights movement, but the idea quickly spread around the globe. The idea of an International Women's Day was proposed and approved in 1910 at the International Conference of Working Women in Copenhagen, which we now celebrate every year on March 8th. Fast forward to the 1970s in Sonoma County, California, where a group of people were fed up that women's history was being left out of the classroom. The first Women's History Week was celebrated in March 1978, culminating with a parade in downtown Santa Rosa, California. This local celebration turned into a movement. Activists pushed to make this week official, and it worked. In 1980, President Carter issued the first presidential proclamation, declaring the second week of March as National Women's History Week. And that momentum kept growing. In 1987, Congress officially declared March as National Women's History Month. A special presidential proclamation is issued each year which honors the extraordinary achievements of women in America. But more than 30 years later, the fight for gender equality continues. In 2020, for every dollar a man made, women made 82 cents.
Thanks for watching and have a wonderful week, Dunston Patriots.
Fit checks.
From Nike, from Jordan, from Nike, and Nike.
Nike, and
Your fit from.
Converse, Nike, Lululemon, Nike.
I'm Jack, and what's your name?
Dean.
And where's your fit from?
My boots are from Bass Pro. My pants are from Kohl's, and my sweater's from Amazon.
That's awesome.